Brunswick judge says he wants a trial before the year ends for a teenager charged with fatally shooting a baby in the face. Good evening, I'm Lindsay Hausman. Jesse has the night off. Glynn County Superior Court Judge Stephen Kelly told attorneys in the case he expects a 2013 trial for 17-year-old DeMarquise Elkins. The suspect charged with malice murder in the slaying of 13-month-old Antonio Santiago 2 weeks ago. Police say the child was shot as Elkins and a younger teenager tried to rob the boy's mother. The judge denied Elkins' request for a bond today, saying he's concerned that the suspect might flee. Now, Elkins' great-grandfather, McKinley Elkins, tried to assure the judge that if a teenager was released on bond, he would be a, quote, gentleman from this day forward. Meantime, the attorney for one of the two teenagers charged with killing a Brunswick, Georgia baby is speaking out in the case. She says her client was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Leslie Corsi has the story. In other news, Metro Police are investigating a shooting after a neighbor hears 9 shots. Of course, WTGS was first on scene. Metro Police say 22-year-old Jameer Riley was taken to the hospital for gunshot wounds after he barged into a house in the 2100 block of Dodge Avenue, seeking help at 4 this morning. Several houses were hit by gunfire and some weapons were recovered. Officers responded to the shooting call on Ford Avenue and found the victim in a block away in a house. Now, police are looking into any possible link to a white Impala found wrecked on Tremont Avenue. A local businessman is speaking out about what he calls a lack of progress in finding a firefighter's killer. O.C. Welch says he's concerned the murder of Wesley Franklin is growing cold. The Isle of Hope firefighter was shot and killed inside Deb's Pub and Grub back in June. And Welch has been keeping a search for the killer alive with media campaigns and reward money. Just yesterday, Metro Police said they cracked a double homicide case. Welch says he's happy for their parents, yet he's still concerned about finding whoever killed Franklin.
Actually, I'm disappointed. Not surprised, but disappointed. And I just, I don't know, you got a very clear video of the person that murdered Wesley, and it's a pretty cold case. It's horrible.
Welch says Wesley Franklin was a close friend to the family, which is part of what motivated him to get involved. Welch has also been pushing for tips in the murders of Savannah State student Rebecca Foley and 17-year-old Evan Colquitt. We want you to take a look at our latest child support violator tonight. This is John Spencer. He owes $12,000 in child support. His last known address, Bradford Court. Of course, if you know his whereabouts, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers, 912-234-2020. Cassidy in for Jeff tonight, and I will tell you that we didn't expect the rain to be here this afternoon. However, we all saw some of it.
Yes, I know. It did stick around a little longer than we were all hoping.
It was cold this morning?
What now?
It was cold
It was. It was cold. It was very, yeah, it was much below what we should be for this time of year. But I have good news on the way. Much better outlook for the weekend.
Awesome.
Okay? I don't want to give it all away just yet, but I will tell you, I think you're going to be pleased with your weekend forecast. And Lindsay, speaking of the cooler temperatures today.
All right, thank you very much, Cassidy. Well, plans to replace the old Back River Bridge took another step today. The Georgia Department of Transportation awarded a contractor out of Florida to build the new bridge. The Back River Bridge has been the scene of several accidents in recent years, including one fatality. The project will cost around $14.5 million. The federal government will foot 80% of that bill. Georgia and South Carolina will split the rest. Construction should wrap up by January of 2016. Well, fried shrimp po' boy sandwiches, and oysters were on the menu tonight at the Hilton Head Seafood Festival. Low Country Bureau Chief Larry Sproul was there, joining me now with more from the newsroom. And Larry, you didn't bring us back food, but you got a taste of it.
Lindsay, you made me seem like the bad guy. No, I did not bring any food back, but I did get a taste of it, a lot of taste of it. Just like the hundreds of people satisfying their taste buds, I was in heaven. And Lindsay, it's only $5 for pretty much all that you can eat.
I think I know where I'm headed tomorrow. All right, thank you very much, Larry. Meantime, Frank appears now.
Larry needs to clarify something. He said $5 for pretty much all you can eat. When you're a person of my size, that pretty much all you can eat, I got it all you can eat. Don't say that pretty much, because there's a large discrepancy there between pretty much and all you can eat.
I think I could handle it, though.
I mean, you get me a bunch of shrimp and we'll be good to go. some cocktail sauce and some shrimp, some hush puppies, some ooh. Do
You're
some
making
damage.
me hungry, Frank.
We're gonna do work. All right, let's talk about what's coming up in sports. Now you got me all hungry and all that good stuff.